The first tip I want to show for our Gentu customers are what we call pathology sets. It's the idea behind a pathology set. It is where you're doing a pathology request and you're looking for a certain condition or a group. So for instance, it might be that patient has got a certain condition and there are 5 different tests that you're doing as part of this condition. Rather than having to search for each individual test, you can save it as a pathology set. And that means that 1, it is quicker, but 2, it is more accurate in terms of your data entry, because there is the scope that if you do 5 tests as part of the set, you might by accident forget to put 1 in. So it's a more accurate record if you save it as a pathology set. For pathology set, if we choose Add, Request, here I'm just going to be choosing my pathology lab. Next, I search for each individual test I want to make as part of the set. So for instance, I'm searching for FBCs, electrolytes, LFTs, and ESLs. Next, I click Create Set, and I put in what I call this combination, for instance, standard screen. Tick. Now you can see standard screen appears in my list. If I want to use a set in the future, I just search for my set name, and that comes up. There is nothing stopping you adding an additional test in addition to the set that you're using. So pathology sets will save you a lot of time when you're requesting pathology. You can take a photo in Gentu using your mobile phone. The advantage of this is the photo does not belong on your phone and it gets uploaded directly into Gentu. There are many use cases that we have available for this. For instance, you might be doing inpatient rounds and you want to take a photo of the hospital demographic information. You might be seeing a patient in consultation and you need to take a photo of something. There's a lot of advantages why you'd be taking a photo from your phone, and the photo does not belong on your phone. It just gets uploaded directly into Gentu. So if this is something that you wish to use, you need to make sure you go to the website for Gentu on your phone and go to the appointment diary. We choose the patient that we wish to take a photo of. We choose the Add menu at the top, Attachment, choose File, take a photo or video. This activates the camera on your phone. You take the photo that you wish to use, then you choose Use Photo. You can rename this should you need to, and choose a category. Now, depending which category you choose, it will come up in the relevant tab of that patient's clinical file. So here I'm choosing procedure, for instance. It'll appear in the procedure section right next to my procedure record. Now, just like taking a photo on your mobile phone, you can also categorize any existing attachments you have in Gentu. To do this, we click the same Add menu like from a mobile phone and we choose Attachment. When I click Choose File, this allows me to upload an attachment from my computer. For instance, I'm going to choose this PDF document and this picture. I'm going to change the display name of the PDF document to be a letter from the GP. And I get to change the category, in this instance, as correspondence. The nice thing behind that is that it will then come up in the letters section. I can also choose Consult Note to appear in my Consult Note section. Diagnostic report for any pathology and radiology. That correspondence section I was talking about, alongside your procedure notes. And if you deal in pregnancy records, you can choose pregnancy. This one is clearly a letter, so I'm going to choose correspondence. Next, I'm going to be changing my file name. My second item, this is clearly a diagnostic report, so I'm going to choose diagnostic report. When I go upload, you can see that my letter appears with the page icon. If I go to my results section, you can see that my picture is alongside an electronic result. If you have an existing attachment and you wish to recategorize it, 3-dot icon next to it, edit. That lets you change the category. So for instance, I'm going to change this as here to an attachment. The nice thing about this then, it comes up in the paperclip icon, which I like to normally say is an uncategorized section. You can see here, it also displays with a paperclip.